Everybody, welcome back to the Crazy Hockey Dads podcast, episode 37, the unfiltered podcast for hockey parents. No politics, no sugarcoating, just real talk for hockey parents in the trenches.
In those trenches.
And we are in a different type of trench here. We're in the hockey bunker.
We're literally in the trenches.
The hockey bunker.
We're in the hockey bunker.
The hocky bunker.
Welcome to my hockey bunker.
Well, I appreciate it. Nice to be here.
Yo, thanks for driving to my place.
We may need to... I like your setup better than my office.
Do you?
I do.
Why?
I don't know. I just do.
Great. You're welcome here anytime.
Sweet.
Amazing.
New location?
Yo, we got to deck it out a little bit.
We definitely do. If your wife is down for it. We can
podcastify this place.
Is your wife down for that?
Pretty sure.
Stop
She'd be
it.
down.
Really?
Well, it depends what we're trying to do.
How crazy can we get?
I don't know. Let's figure it out.
Oh, I like the sound of this, by the way.
It could go in a good direction.
I was not expecting that.
Why?
I just didn't think that she would let that happen.
Why?
Normally women don't like their house to be like, man caved.
Well, I mean, I don't know that we're trying to put a kegerator down here, but
Why
still.
not? Wait. Why not?
Fair point. Fair.
We could put there could be friendly beverages in it.
Sure.
You could have
like kombucha.
I was gonna
sparkling fermented tea.
I was gonna say seltzer.
Well, seltzer's good because it's carbonated.
Scott likes his seltzers.
I do like seltzers,
and I'm not alcoholic. This is just straight seltzer.
Yeah. No,
when you say seltzers these days, people don't think of
not sure.
real seltzer. They think of
hard seltzer.
Hard seltzer. Yeah. This is really real regular seltzer.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Wow. So she would let us podcastify this place.
Listen, let's put. Sure, we can. I mean, the walls are pretty bare, so we can definitely do some things.
Okay. I like
when you
where
say
this is going.
podcastify it, there's not there's that much on the screen anyway, so we don't have to
True.
It's not like a home makeover.
True. Maybe we need to do it. Maybe we need to make it like a home
so
makeover.
Can I tell
hockey
you,
makeover?
So check this out. So
Yeah.
So Noah.
Right.
Noah had a play date at a friend's house that she hadn't been to before, and
Right.
the kid, the girl's older brother, who's also in 2014, same year birth year as Otto, but
Okay.
he's in 5th grade, not in 6th grade.
Got it. He redshirted.
Redshirted 4th grade, 5th grade.
He redshirted somewhere.
Otto's ahead. Otto should be in 5th grade.
Okay, so he's in 4th. Same age as Otto.
No, Otto's in 6th.
Got
this
it.
kid's in 5th.
Same age though.
They're the same age.
So he redshirted.
Yeah. Okay. Well, however you want to put it. Fine. Yeah.
Got it.
But no, because technically Otto, he didn't redshirt. He's where he's supposed to be. Otto's ahead.
Oh, so Otto jumped ahead?
Otto jumped ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Redshirt sounds better. I don't know what to call somebody who jumps ahead.
Unwise parents. That's what you say. Unwise parents.
Are you calling you and your wife unwise parents?
Very much so.
Okay, got it.
That was a bad decision.
I should have redshirted Dominic. I did not get the chance to, but I will
What do you mean?
next
You've
year. Well, no, I should have in kindergarten.
Oh.
Which is the normal place to redshirt, right?
Yeah.
But because of the academy that he goes to now, I can redshirt.
Yeah, well, that's definitely something we talk about.
Yeah,
and
he needs a red shirt.
If hockey can be, can be the
catalyst,
the reasoning.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Getting back to my story.
Yeah, fire away.
So we're talking about podcastifying the basement.
Yes.
So Noah goes on. That's my daughter. She's in 2nd grade, and she had a play date at a friend's house. The older brother plays hockey, or just started playing hockey.
Right.
And so Orly's, my wife drops her off at and she got invited in the house for the first time, and they go down to the basement, and the family turned their basement into a shooting gallery with glice. Has dashers.
Wow.
Around netting up coming down from the ceiling.
So he doesn't put holes in the ceiling.
The kid's a goalie. And so the dad goes down there
and the dad shoots on him.
Dad shoots on him.
That's cool.
So my daughter, for most of the play date, they were quote unquote figure skating, whatever, on glice.
Yes.
It was, I was like, whoa, that's pretty sick.
So you might have put glice down here. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, that stuff's so messy, man.
Can I tell you?
Those shavings get everywhere.
Can I just tell you? My buddy, Damien, who lived across the street from me, his 2012 used to be a goalie.
Yeah. Wait, they're that household's done with ice hockey?
Yeah, now it's like hockey and football and lacrosse.
Got you.
Yeah, and soccer for his daughter. So I remember when he used to go into the goalie box at the Avalanche, where we're with the Avalanche. The amount of crap.
Oh, when you say the goalie box, there's the off ice training room where they have glice.
Correct.
That's what you're talking
goalie
about.
Box. Yeah, it's like a box that the goalies would. Yeah. Yeah.
But is that?
I call it a goalie box.
Okay, great.
I think it's on ring 2.
Ring
right?
2.
Right? Ring 2.
Ring
Yeah.
2.
On the right hand side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call it the goalie box. Whatever
okay, great.
But yeah, it has fake ice on it, right?
Yep.
So I remember when he used to come out of there, the amount of shit that was on
everywhere.
Dude. It's like fine dust, and no, it's not dust.
And it's like static.
It's like it's awful. It clings to everything.
Clings to everything.
Yeah, it's like it's awful.
It's worse than dog hair.
It's like styrofoam. You know when styrofoam just clings to everything?
Oh yeah, like the little.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like when styrofoam like comes apart.
Totally.
It's awful. Like I remember he asked me to bring him home one day, and I was like, "Fuck,
my car just got washed."
Dude, it's awful.
Yeah.
Stuff is awful. So they had glice in their basement.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I would need like vacuums built into the walls.
Yeah, something.
Where you
something that's like next level.
pull a hose out,
like
and
car wash level.
Like you just it's those
industrial.
Those like when you go into like a cigar bar and they have the filtration system, the monster filtration system.
Do you smoke cigars?
Not anymore, but the cigar bars where they have those massive just pulls this monster air through the room and up and out. It's like I almost feel like you need one of those. Like when you're done, when your kid's done,
you can just
when you close the door and you turn the switch on, it just sucks everything out of the room.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
It's like you need one of those.
You might be onto something.
Hey, listen,
for all the families with glice issues,
crazy hockey dad exhaust system.
That was like your idea for like,
dude,
Zambrumi,
bro.
That's what that needs. It needs a Zambrumi.
Bro, yes, exactly.
Zambrumi.
I'm telling you,
this episode is brought to you by Zambrumi.
Get them at your local hardware stores.
Yeah.
But seriously, we need to go down that road. We'll come back to that, but we need to go down that road at some point. But yeah, that stuff's. So the guy's whole basement was like that?
Yeah, I'll show you pictures.
That's like
let me see,
the maintenance on that is.
I'll pull it up right now.
The maintenance on that is just too much for me. I'm looking for. I have to tell you, these days I'm looking for maintenance free.
Maintenance free. Well,
there's
only
want.
So many things. Sometimes you just have to take the hard route.
Well, hey, listen. Did I tell you Dominic got new gloves?
God damn. Well, hold on. Before you do that, so here, can you just scoot over?
Are you sending it to me? Let me see.
Oh, you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me so I can see it, so I don't have to take my face away from the microphone.
Forward.
Oh my God! Can I just tell you? My buddy sent me.
Wait,
God.
No, I was just gonna say, why don't we?
There's this thing on Facebook. It's called the 6 stages of youth sports. He sent it to me. It's phenomenal. Apparently, this is a very funny like husband and wife.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me, and I happened to take a peek at it, like as I got in the car to come over here, and holy shit, is this husband and wife funny? The 6 stages of youth sports. Like it's got like 4.4 million views.
Oh, really?
It's very funny. Yes. Like if you guys go listen to it, you will all get what they're saying.
So like check it. Look at your. So you walk down the stairs and it literally like puts
you walk onto it
right onto the glice.
Oh wow, it's big. Wow, they have boards and everything. Look at that.
Dashers, the whole 9.
They don't mess around, huh?
Didn't mess around.
That's impressive. Yeah. That's actually. Oh yeah, you come down the stairs and you're literally in it.
Yeah.
That's a way to use a basement.
Yeah.
I'm assuming your wife would not let us do that here.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that.
I don't think you should do that here. I would not want to.
This was an interesting thing. So obviously super well intentioned. The kid's a goalie, but the dad was like, I can only really shoot at one angle on him, which is like dead on.
Oh yeah, you can't go from the side.
He can't really get too far out to the side
because the basement's not wide enough.
So listen, there's no doubt there's plenty of work you can do, but like still, he's like it's limited.
All right, listen, that's cool. I wouldn't do it, but it's cool.
Yeah,
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, before we go any further, let's talk our partners. How is hockey?
Crazy 10.
Crazy 10.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Use it. Get your laces. Get your tape. Get more tape and some additional tape in case you run out of your tape. And then we also
that's right. In case you run out of tape.
You know what? I was also going to mention the t-shirt quality is high.
Nancy was wearing it the other day.
T-shirt quality is high.
They have great stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they really do have great stuff. I mean, I loved their wax. It smells fantastic.
Yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous, but
Yeah.
it smells fantastic.
You should have an eau de toilette made.
Oh, like a cologne?
Yeah.
Howie's Hockey cologne?
Yeah.
Maybe we should run that by like a Howie's Hockey?
Like Howie's Hockey.
Listen, maybe we need to have a conversation
we can have a
with
whole
the higher
line
ups
of
at Howie's.
perfumes. We should get like, rink scent.
Like, I mean,
So
listen.
gross. It's like
Wait.
Maybe like man repeller.
Hockey bag.
Hockey bag. No doubt.
Hockey bag.
Hockey gloves.
Oh my God. Blockers. This guy is so disgusting.
So gnarly.
Like nasty skates. Listen.
Dirty jock.
Wow. I didn't know we can go that far.
We got like men's, like vintage men's league line where for dudes that have equipment from when they were in high school. And
as long as
50.
the logo can be the Jofa helmet.
Oh, dude, I played against the guy that was wearing the Jofa the other
recently.
night. Yeah, like 2 nights ago.
Was he like 70?
He was probably in his
60s?
Late 60s.
Yeah,
he's also legit.
He's good.
He was legit. Yeah.
No
I
shit.
swear to God, it was good.
That's impressive. Was he wearing the Jofa with a cage? Or
No,
he had a visor on.
Yeah, and he had like flow. He had some lettuce coming out the sides.
Gotta watch those chiclets, dude.
Yo, this guy was, and there was a guy.
Chiclets are exposed.
Yeah, listen, he took a spill too.
Did he?
There was a guy on the other team. He was such a tryhard. I think he was like
I thought you
impersonating Austin Matthews. Like,
was he good?
No.
Oh,
but like his whole situation was like and then at the end of the game.
Speaking of Austin Matthews, Devils won 5-2 last night.
I saw Jack Hughes Hattie. That's what's up.
Yeah, he had the empty netter at the end.
No doubt.
Yeah. Did you see the fight at the end?
No, I didn't see the fight. I just watched the condensed game.
Dude, right after his Jack Hughes' empty netter.
Yeah.
Hallinan, a new dude on the fourth line.
Yeah.
Like went at it with, I don't remember who, but he got in a right. It looked like he was losing the fight.
And then
he came with a right hand over the top, and oh my Lord,
crushed him.
I'm not so sure how it was hard to tell if he really connected. It connected.
Yeah.
I'm not sure like how much it connected, but the dude went down like a sack.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, he wasn't, but he got right back up. So it's not like he like knocked him out.
Might have just like really caught him off guard.
But dude, like this, I think he only got like 1 or 2 punches in, but this last punch was
landed.
Oh, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
So Howie's Hockey, use the discount code Crazy10.
Their stuff's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. They have an awesome like light the lamp t-shirt for like youth hockey kids. That is
light it.
I can't buy it because it's for like a 7-8 year old, but like they have such cool stuff for like younger kids.
Oh yeah.
You know?
That's cool.
They have onesies too, actually. I'm actually
you planning on having more kids?
No.
No.
That ship has sailed.
Done.
The store has been closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nancy and I don't want to be outnumbered. Like right now we can like one-on-one our kids.
Fair.
We're trying not to be outnumbered.
Yeah, that does present an issue.
Yeah, that shop's closed.
Yeah. Got you. Copy. Same here.
Never to be reopened again.
No doubt. All right, so moving on. Pro Strat Elite Skating.
Oh yeah, I spoke.
Oh yeah.
I spoke,
oh Jesus! Don't say it. Don't say it unless you're committing.
I spoke to the Devils personnel today. We're working on it.
Oh, so that's your update. We're working on it. You've been working on it.
Listen, our people have to talk to their. Listen, this stuff is not easy.
No,
stuff is not easy at all.
No, the rules are not easy.
It's funny. I just happened to like look at my email to see if the Devils guy wrote me back yet, and we just got a collaboration idea from Crazy Hockey Dads and Minor Hockey Talks.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Which is a very when did it come?
I don't know, like earlier afternoon.
Minor Hockey Talks is a very large, like forum for youth hockey between Canada and U.S.
Set it up. Why don't you start working on that one too? Maybe 26 we'll get it on the books.
You think this shit's easy to get people on? This shit is not easy, especially when you're dealing with like NHL clubs.
Pick up the phone and call someone. I was just out to lunch with my buddy the other day.
I spoke to somebody on the way here. It was like gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, no, you did.
Yes,
but he's like he's the COO of. You ever hear of Sally's Pizza? I didn't. They started in New Haven.
Am I supposed to?
Not necessarily.
Oh, it started in New Haven.
New Haven, but
dude, that's no joke. Pizza.
No, it's but they've opened
like that's no joke.
They've been getting a lot of money behind it. They have a coal-fired oven.
Okay,
it's legit, but they're in growth mode. And anyway, my buddy was just talking about some of the challenges with like younger generations when it's like all it's electronic communication.
Right.
And his like motto, like whenever he's like dealing with people, is like just pick up the phone and call somebody.
Listen, I don't think he's wrong about that, by the way. He's not wrong about that. He's not wrong about that. But the problem is nobody answers a fucking phone these days.
Well, that's a different problem.
That's the issue.
Then you got to move on to. Then you got to move on to.
Dude,
answer the phone when it rings.
I'm with you like that, by the way.
Yeah.
My wife always says, "Oh, I'll email." I'm like, "Just call them."
Just call
I'm like,
them.
"Just pick up the phone and call them."
Yeah.
Like she's like, "Oh, I'll order online." I'm like, "Just pick up the phone and call."
So let me ask you a question. Have you called the Devils?
No. Dude, you think? Hey, can I speak to the head of player personnel? Can I speak to
how
senior VP?
How else does anyone get in touch with the dude?
I have his email and I have his text. I have ways to get in touch. The ways that he'll be fine. So it's funny, it's funny you mentioned Sally's. I do know Sally's. So I know Modern, I know Frank Pepe's, I know Bar up there, and Sally's is the other one. I do know Sally's. I said I didn't. I do. I'm looking at where it is right now.
Yeah.
So have you been up there, by the way, to New Haven?
Yeah, my sister went to Yale.
Oh, that's right. So it's funny. We just came off our interview with Doug Christensen, head of, commissioner of ECAC hockey. And I asked him the question about what his favorite rink was.
Yes.
Okay. So 2 years ago, I took Dominic up to New Haven to see a Yale-Princeton game at Yale.
Oh, nice.
The Yale rink is ridiculous.
It's awesome, huh? We should go. Let's go. Let's plan a trip.
It's so... 100%. When we get off this, we'll look it up. It's so easy to get to, by the way. We went to Bar.
Yeah.
We had pizza at Bar. They had like clam belly pizza, like things like I didn't think were going to be good.
And they were. Delicious.
The guy next to me got it.
Yeah.
And I like scoffed at it when I saw it on the menu.
Yeah.
Right? That and potato pizza.
Yeah.
Scoffed at them. I'm like, who the fuck eats that shit?
Yeah.
And then I saw the guy next to me get it. I'm like, holy shit, that looks good.
I'm going to get that.
Dude, so I ordered it. So good. I ordered one of each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy the pie?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
There were four of us.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Nancy and my older one were supposed to, and Luke were supposed to come, but Luke got sick, so I took my mother and stepdad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
JMA.
Yeah.
JMA.
Yeah. But I have to tell you, Yale's rink is an architectural wonder. The Whale, it is a gorgeous building.
Yeah, let's go.
Like spectacular.
Let's go.
Yeah, impressive.
All right. API, Athletic Performance Insight.
Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Yep.
We have video review this week, and
That's
we
right,
are
you guys are
using, as many of our listeners know, using API for all of our video analytics. Tagged 2 games. We had a showcase last weekend, so we tagged 2 of those games.
Oh, nice.
And so getting broken down.
Nice.
Video review, go through it, go over all the...
That's right. I forgot you guys showcase last weekend.
The good and the bad from last weekend, which we can get into.
How did that showcase go, actually?
But just before we do that,
Yes.
Athletic Performance Insight, fill out their contact form, get in touch with Eric.
Mention Crazy Hockey Dads.
Yep. For a 10% discount. And
$100 value.
There it is. And he will tag a game and go over the system, and it's never too late to start, so don't hesitate to reach out.
I think we forgot Angelo, didn't we?
We started
talking
about
but then we started talking about
the
Devils because we were talking about me.
You go.
So yes, Angelo owns Pro Stride. He is a very impressive power skater. I recommend his clinics. I recommend his privates. The guy is, he's the New Jersey Devils power skating coach.
Yep.
If the New Jersey Devils trust him,
so should you.
So should you.
There it is.
Just saying. So we're working on getting Angelo
CHD 10
on CHD 10 for a discount on Angelo's stuff. We are working on him. That's who I would been in contact with the Devils with. Not easy, but we're working on it.
Okay. Well, you keep working on it.
We're getting.
I am not going to hold my breath.
No, you. Well, listen.
All right. Moving on.
Yes. So how was your showcase weekend?
Oh, that was eventful.
Yes, I heard.
Yep. So
I did hear this.
It started out
well,
promising.
I heard Otto played well.
Yeah. No, he played well.
Right.
Game 1.
Okay.
We had the schedule was shitty.
2 Saturday, 2 Sunday.
2 Saturday, 2 Sunday.
We have that coming this weekend.
Okay.
Out in Hershey, PA.
I hope your the scheduling of games is better. Our first game was at
I don't think it is.
It was at 12:40 in the morning.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Oh, yeah,
and then
your
our
times
second
were
game
bad.
wasn't until scheduled for 8:10 at night.
No, your times were bad, dude.
But then it didn't start until 8:25.
Yeah.
Like all the kids were exhausted. Like the second game. I don't know when the team we played.
Yeah.
I don't know when their game was prior. I don't know if they had the same kind of like layover, if you will.
Yeah.
But Yeah, the first game, dude, let me tell you something. The first game got super chippy. Like, there were so many penalties, and their coach was like just completely out of line. Yeah, I was talking to a dad, like yelling at his kids. Young guy,
older guy?
No, younger guy. And when I say out of line, like, okay, so again, we're talking tier 2. This was not a very good tier 2 team that we played.
Right.
And so the kids are not having fun because our team is like, mopping the floor with them a bit.
Yeah.
And then
the
kids then skate to the bench and the coach is ripping into them. And then the kids are like, that trickles down, and now the kids on the ice are body checking. The kids on the ice are like slashing, and it's getting chippy. And at some point, like they're like away from the play, so far away from the play, were those kids tripping our kids,
right?
That like the refs didn't even see our kids get totally like wasted on the ice.
Really?
Totally. And
there were 2 refs.
There were 2 refs.
Oh wow!
But it was so.
That's different.
At some point, like I was talking to a dad on along the boards, and we were just looking at the coach. I'm like, God, this guy is such a fucking clown. Like, what is he doing? And the one dad goes to me, he's like, yep, this is when I take Timmy away from this team. Come with me, Timmy. Because, like, there's, like, no way you would want this guy responsible for your children if that's the way he's going to treat them.
No. If you have a player on that team, that's you have to make a decision as a parent. Yeah.
It sucked. And then like,
it's uncomfortable.
Then our coaches start telling this guy to, like, control his kids because his kids are, like...
Yeah. Your coach got into it with him?
All 3 of our coaches ended up getting into it with him.
Oh, okay, got it.
But not like that's like like bench to bench holler.
Yeah. And then listen, you see that all the time. You see it in the NHL all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, this isn't the NHL, and it's unfortunate that those
True,
kids
but I'm saying if it happens
experience.
at that level, you're surprised it happens at every other level?
No, I'm not. But like, I guess my point is like, not that some behavior is ever like excusable,
right?
But the there is like, it's not like we're playing like super high end AAA and this is like a super meaningful game and like the coach is doing whatever he can to get these kids motivated.
Showcase.
It's a AA showcase, and the team is not great, and they just should be taking that opportunity to like work on things and not like fucking
so much easier said than done.
Listen,
I know,
understand,
I agree with you.
Like, but at some point, like you would have to agree. At some point, like you just have to kind of say, "All right, kids, listen, this game is not going in our direction.
Let's work on X."
Like these are the I just want you to focus on this one thing.
Right.
Like this is the goal for the game. I just need to see a hard back check from everyone else. I don't care what happens. Just back check hard.
Yeah, it's like when you're getting the shit kicked out of you in football. You just gotta do work on something.
Just work on something.
Just take something away from it that you could kind of hang your hat on.
No, but instead
it's like Rutgers getting the shit kicked out of them by Oregon past weekend.
Yeah, did that happen,
dude? They got fucking demolished.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the post game. And Shiano's like, the Rutgers head coach, he's like, yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
The fucking one of the guys that follows the team for, I don't know, some publication. He's like, so coach, guys gave up like 750 yards total offense. He's like, are you embarrassed? Shiano's like, I'm not embarrassed. He's like, I'm disappointed. And he's like, 750 yards. He's like, that doesn't happen. He's like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Jeez. Dude, they hung 750 yards of total offense on them.
Okay. Well,
sorry.
No, sorry.
But my point is that when shit gets out of hand, you just work on stuff. But what he did say, which this other coach should say, is he's like, our kids never quit.
Right.
They kept playing, even though they were getting the shit.
Well, they didn't quit taking penalties.
Well, listen.
So I mean, in that regard, they didn't quit.
Right, but you got to work on something.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Like,
Take something away from it that you can build for the future.
Listen, you don't have to tell me that, but someone should tell that coach that. I mean, and then I was even telling a dad, I was like, and at a certain point, this is like the organization's fault for even letting this guy in the fucking building.
Listen, there has to be some level of accountability. But I mean, you're responsible for your coaches, no?
Hockey coaches don't grow on trees, though.
I can't believe that fucking guy said that to you, by the way.
Yeah, it's true.
AAA hockey coaches don't grow on trees, and you're like really?
They don't.
For fucking 10-year-olds? Like, really? Like, stop it right now. But when you say stupid shit like that, like,
listen, you play
stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and they played that game, and they got a fucking stupid prize out of it.
Winner, chicken dinner.
What episode was that? 34?
I don't
33?
know. I don't. My memory don't work so good.
34.
34.
34. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's the name of it. So getting back to the weekend. So we had the first game we won pretty handily. The kids were feeling good. I did not go to the second game. My wife went. And
right.
during the second game,
that was at a tough time.
It was at a tough time. The kids were tired. They were playing golf. They were like running around all day, you know, all that nonsense.
Yeah. Hard. That's hard.
So in any event, we're
going to have that issue.
No one looked great on the ice.
Yeah. That's hard.
You know, it was definitely not Otto's best game, to say the least. And then, like, I guess it must have been the third period at some point. I'm watching from home on the TV, and he was trying to like split defensemen or whatever, and he ended up going down, and like the rink kind of went silent, and he's like yelling like my knee, and like my stomach just like fell, and I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be bad, you know, because hard. That has not been. You know, I'm not saying Otto's like the toughest kid in the world, but he's not like, you know, that was an abnormal reaction. You know what I mean? And, you know, so in any event, thankfully, the x-rays the following day came back negative. He was back on the ice on Monday, but like there was a little bit of a scare for sure. That's something.
Good. I'm glad he's not injured.
No.
But
you know, at the same time, one of the conversations that's come up is, listen, I understand that in the moment you might have fallen in a way you haven't fallen before, so, you know, maybe hit a nerve, like, you know, it could have hurt in a way that you're not familiar with.
Right. And maybe startled you a little bit.
But like, I don't, the message, which is kind of hard to, like, what I wanted to say was like, listen, only behave that way if you're like really fucking hurt, you know? And and at the time, I'm not him, so I don't know how bad it hurt in the moment, but understand. Like afterwards, like it was, you know, look, again, thankfully he was okay. He was back on the ice on Monday. He rested Sunday, so he didn't play in either game on Sunday, right? Because we took him to like the urgent care first thing, so that canceled out the first game. Right. He comes home with crutches. Which they gave him as like an optional
Tiny
if
Tim.
he needed it. So we're like, all right, I guess you're resting today. And then like over the course of the day, he started to feel better and, you know, whatever. Right. But
so maybe he just got spooked.
But whatever it is.
Just something that like frightened him. It happens.
It happens. You know.
It definitely happens. Meanwhile, like he normally does not stay down when he goes down, right?
No, I mean, listen. When he was, I think when they were much younger, you know, like if he got hurt, it was like longer to get up. But like at a certain point, we're like, dude, listen, like I think he's gotten like used to like tip, you know, what am I looking for? Like, you know, typical like bumps and bruises that don't feel good. Like you know, sometimes you block a shot and it really hurts, but like you just keep on going because
you go.
Okay, it's been there, done that.
Right.
But in any event, so
I guess I was saying everybody knows the kid from we were mites who just goes down and stays down and doesn't and the coach has to walk the ice to
like
go
it's like an
get
attention,
him.
Kind of an attention,
and then
thing,
he's
maybe.
back on the ice the next shift. Everybody knows that kid.
Yeah.
Otto's not that kid, is what I'm saying.
No, there were flashes of that.
Everybody knows the kid
younger.
I'm talking about, though. Everybody knows the kid I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody, I guarantee.
I thought you were talking about someone. I'm trying to racking my brain.
No. I'm saying everybody knows.
Everyone's seen that before.
Everybody knows that kid who goes down. There's not always a kid on your team that does that, but when you're younger,
some are more prone to like.
Correct.
Right.
It happens, and you know that they go down and they don't get up until the coach comes out. And walks.
No, and that hasn't been him.
No, that's my point. Is that that's not him? Yeah.
Yeah. So in any event, that put an end to his weekend.
That's a bummer.
And the team ended up getting shellacked twice over on Sunday.
Right.
And they were certainly outclassed. You know, so in any event, it was not a stellar weekend for the team at large.
Okay.
You know, and I think that there's, you know, they just need to keep working. I don't know what else to say. It's not like, you know, again, the team is made up of, you know, kids from 7 different programs. There's still a learning curve. They're playing with the lines a little bit, you know, but ultimately I think the kids just need more time playing together. But I will say still this early. To their credit, you know, they definitely have. I've already seen improvements for sure about, like, you know, in terms of team play and moving the puck. You know, it was a low bar to kind of start.
Right.
But nonetheless, they're getting better, and the teams that are better than us are teams that have been doing it together longer, and so we'll see. I'm still hopeful that the season will turn around and these kids will start clicking.
Okay.
But it was a tougher weekend.
All right, listen. So this weekend you guys have games, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we got 2 games. Otto's birthday this weekend. He turns 11.
Oh, wow. Exciting.
Yeah.
Nice. He's got a game on his birthday.
He does.
Got to throw a hattie in.
He's also taking a few friends ice skating earlier in the day. So
there's ice that's not being played on?
The American Dream Mall.
Oh, yeah. I got to tell you, that place, for those of you who are not in our area, the American Dream Mall is basically a copy of the Mall of America.
The same people designed it.
That's what I mean. Yeah. It's the same owner. So the
it's
rink,
also the same as the one in Edmonton.
Correct. Yeah. The rink is the exact same. That's right. And the fact that place does not get utilized like it should, the rink I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like very few teams play there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is shocking.
I've never been there for hockey.
I've been there for clinics. I've never been there for a hockey game. I know there's a handful of clubs in this area that use it as like overflow ice.
Right.
Or clubs that don't have like a full sheet to play games on, where they have like a smaller, like a studio-ish type rink to practice on, but they schedule their games there.
Yeah.
Like I know St. Peter's Prep, the prep school down in Jersey City, uses that as their home ice.
Okay.
Right? But it's a phenomenal facility, but nobody uses it.
Yeah.
So when you said that makes sense, because most club teams do not have ice for free skates on Saturday and Sunday.
Totally.
Not this time of the year.
No, so we got games this weekend. So hopefully this will be I don't know who we're playing. We're playing in any event, doesn't matter. But hopefully it'll be.
But the O-Man's back.
Weekend. The O-Man is back.
Love it.
Yeah. How about you? How was your hockeying weekend?
My hockey weekend was interesting.
Was it?
It was.
Okay.
So Dominic's been in a little bit of a funk recently, where we're trying to get him to like give more effort, especially on defense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And use his body. He's definitely in a funk. There's no question about it.
Okay.
Has been since like early on this season. Still productive, but just a funk. You know what I mean?
Like he's not realizing his best self.
Definitely not. So he's still productive. Like he had 3 points on Saturday, which is fine. And he had a point on Sunday, which again, also fine. But he didn't shoot the puck on net the entire weekend.
Like he didn't have one shot on goal?
He had 2 breakaways. One on Saturday, one on Sunday.
So he had 2 shots on goal.
Right.
2 goals? 1 goal.
He had 1 goal. Why am I drawing a blank? He had 2. But there were 2 breakaways.
Okay.
But he didn't shoot the hockey puck the entire weekend.
That for someone like him is a sign that he's not as engaged.
Correct.
As he could be. Because he's definitely a kid that can keep the puck on his stick probably
correct
more than most.
And I could tell as soon as he gets the puck on his stick, the puck leaves his stick.
Right.
Even if he passes to somebody who's covered by 3 people.
Well, that's the problem. Yes. I mean, like moving the puck quickly.
No, this is not that.
No,
this is
hot potato.
This is moving the hockey puck because I don't want it. Or I don't feel like I can do anything, so I am going to move the puck.
Like a dip in confidence?
Yeah. Yes, I think there's a major dip in confidence, which is kind of what brings us to today's episode.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I mean, I don't know what you want to call today's episode. You want to call it like hitting a wall like 6 weeks in?
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it.
No, I think it's, when we were talking about what we were going to discuss today, it was, we've both seen, we've been around the season long enough to probably see some highs and some lows and kind of just do like a gut check on kind of like where we are, where our kids are, how we've been parenting through this, for better or for worse. And then also, that's been a direct result of our kids having their highs and lows. And, I'll say from the beginning when we did like the mini camp and, the strategies that we talked about in terms of like how to, stay calm, phone a friend, I
so much easier said than done, by the way.
So much easier. So I feel like I still have generally been positive, but we've had enough games and enough weeks of hockey, and there's some things that have like been on repeat that need to change. And so while there was patience in the beginning, there was like patience, and there was like, you kind of just highlight the positive things, overlook some of the negative things. You're like, let's see if this is still a thing in like a month.
No
and if
question.
it is, then we'll address it.
Yeah.
So we're starting to address some of that stuff.
Same.
And for me personally, there's so much energy to skate with the puck and go to the offensive zone. But boy, when we don't have the puck and we have to get back on defense,
it's brutal.
So I'll say the two biggest opportunities for Otto,
brutal.
and this is, and I touched upon this. I think one of the things, one for sure, is just his overall stamina, and his because I do think he ends up getting gassed out more quickly than some of his peers.
I get it.
And okay, fine. Like not. Yeah. And so that can come with
That's
time.
not abnormal, I don't think.
No, but the butt to that is when he's kind of dragging ass a little bit on the back check, but then when the puck gets on his stick and he
all
moves
of a sudden
twice
there's
as
a
fast
burst
in the other direction.
Yeah, my kid does the same thing, dude.
Oof.
You're like, dude, what? You're like, really? You're like, really?
Yeah.
Like so on offense, he's fast.
Yeah.
And he's like explosive, and on defense, we're just like,
yeah. And I'm not saying it's even all the time. But there are patterns where it's like it weaves itself into the game at various points, and you're just like we're looking for more. When I say
consistency,
I'm looking for more consistency.
Yeah,
and
I think we all are.
And so part of what I'm doing to address that is that he started like on Thursdays. He's doing like a private lesson, which is like in an off ice
like
facility.
Stamina stuff.
So he's doing some he's doing like some speed, strength, agility, endurance work. And then like the other like half of that lesson, he's doing some shooting work. So we're doing things to address it.
Right.
But of course, progress takes longer than you want. And so it's not like,
it does.
2 weeks later, he's going to be, this like super endurance guy, but we're working on it. So
that's good.
But part of the conversation there is like, in the beginning, I was just focusing on, look, this is kind of how it started. In the beginning, he got off to a hot start, like was pumped in a bunch of goals early on.
Same.
And then he wasn't putting as many points up. And so then there was like this overall slowing down of things. And when you're not putting as many points on the board, the other, like
everything kind of creeps in.
The negative things start to shine a little brighter.
Don't they ever?
And so then you're like,
confidence starts to wane and things start to look different, right? Body language starts to look different.
So I think,
yeah. And playing time for some people also, is starting to listen. For the most part, depending on what kind of a competitive team you're on, for the most part, coaches will roll lines for the first month, right? For the most part.
Depends, but sure.
Again, depending on what team you're on. But I think that's, a normal thing, especially in like tier 2 hockey, right? And even sometimes in AAA hockey, they'll roll, right? So, I think it's a very real thing now that we're at the 2-month hockey wall, right?
Yeah. I think that's what you were going to call the episode, 2-month hockey wall.
Yeah, right. I think we should. I think you're right about that because I think it's exactly what it is, right? Yeah. So when you hit that hockey wall 2 months in, I think kids, maybe they're not playing as much as they thought they were going to, right? Maybe the coach shortens the bench as maybe they start to play better teams, right? Or in crunch time when the game gets tight. And I think, or maybe a kid went from single A to double A or double A to triple A, and maybe it's a realization is starting to set in, like, oh shit,
like the dust is settled.
Maybe I bit off too much like a chew, or the players are so much better than I thought they were going to be. Whatever it is, right? And that starts to creep into some of these kids' psyches. Yeah. And then you have the flip side, which you have the parent side,
right?
And if a kid's not playing as much, I think you mentioned to me the other day, one of the dads said to you, like, he heard a dad saying like something about playing time, like he's going to kill himself or something. He made like a comment.
Himself,
you know what I mean? He's going to strangle somebody.
It was a little bit. I don't want to say it's a
I
unique situation.
I forgot what the exact verbiage that you said, but
it had less to do with the quality of the play on the ice, but the sheer numbers of people
on the bench,
players on the team.
Yeah.
And so
again,
kids,
right?
But that's like that's a higher level. They were hedging against probably injury. They're hedging against like kid going
forwards,
to juniors.
Right? Yeah.
I think that was the number.
Yeah,
it was heavy.
I think a lot of those teams have 4 lines plus, by the way.
Yeah. So, you know, because you're going to end up with, you know, some changes at some point.
Yeah, and injuries happen.
Right. But like for the family that, you know, that's on a team where if they were on another team, maybe they're playing first line minutes and now they're playing third or fourth line minutes.
Correct.
The parents are just going like bananas.
Right. So it's not just the psyche of the kid. It's
no,
the
psyche of the parents, too. Look, you know, but
sounds insane, but it is what it is.
So it's interesting because we're both right now going through, I don't want, like a bit of maybe a lull or a cooling off.
I would
period.
say we're going through like a slump.
A slump, okay.
Right, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't officially call Otto's situation a slump, but there was a cooling off for sure.
Maybe I don't call Dominic's a slump either because he is putting points.
Right.
So maybe I don't call it a slump. Maybe, like you said, a cooling off period. It's probably a more appropriate.
I'm sure there are parents out there listening where their kid maybe started off slow and is starting to get hot.
I'm sure.
So
there's a kid on my team who's doing that.
Yeah, that
kid on Dom's team. He started off slow, and all of a sudden the kid's lighting it up.
Yeah.
Hat trick the other day.
That kid that I had pointed out in that one game. Doesn't matter.
Probably.
Could be.
Probably, yes. All of a sudden, he's starting to light it up. Which is great. So obviously, he was uncomfortable at first,
right? And
now he's clearly getting more comfortable. My kid's the exact opposite.
Right, but so let's like getting back to like anyone that's hitting the wall either now or is going to hit the wall at some point where there's a cooling off period, and then all of a sudden when it seemed like all rosy, colored glasses, now it's a little bit of doom and gloom. Right. So it's like, so as a parent, like how are you handling that? And I'll tell you, I went from having more tolerance in the early beginning to having less tolerance and being more direct and saying things a bit more frankly.
Right.
And it's such an emotion, like a, because part of my issue
is what it is.
Part of the issue is that
awful.
Some of these things are things that I've been saying for a long time, and yes, over time have they gotten better? Sure, right. But do I think that with some of like the positioning stuff, should we be in a much better place? I think so, and I'm tired of saying certain things, and now it's like,
I get it.
Come on, broski.
Yeah.
Like,
what are you doing?
Let's dial this in. I'm not talking about like anything that some kind of nuts and bolts stuff.
Yeah. Well, I had a very similar conversation with Dominic. I'm like, Dom, I'm like, you didn't shoot the puck all weekend.
WTF.
Do you want to play defense? I'm like, if you want to play defense, maybe we're gonna have to coach you, move you back on D. Like, and he does not want to play defense.
Right. Has he ever played a shift of defense?
One.
Only one?
Maybe he played one game on defense when he was like a full ice mite.
Really?
It did not go well.
No, huh? No. But he's still a full ice mite. So how well could it go?
Fair.
I mean, anyway, so I understand.
Yeah.
But like, I guess what I'm maybe using way too many words to kind of drive at is that I also need to like get back in touch with some of these like
strategies,
but
the thought process.
My butt there though is that like the difference is that now there's been a big enough sample size where some of the deficiencies need to be addressed. So now it's not like, wait and like kind of turn a cheek. Now it's like, how am I going to address these without berating my kid? How am I going to address these things
the ideal situation
without, making like not a problem, but like,
making it worse.
Just making it worse.
Yeah. So what have you been doing?
Oh, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Same here.
No, so I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm biting my tongue.
Yeah, I have been too.
More than I'd like to.
Yes,
but that might be for the better.
I think it has to be for the better.
I'm still not sure. Like, okay, part of it is I also took matters into my own hands a little bit. So
I can't wait to hear this.
No, it's with this private lesson that he's taking on Thursdays.
Got it.
Like Thursday was the one day where like he didn't have like some sports related thing going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sign you up. It's not gonna be a question. Do you want to go?
You are doing this.
I was like, I've just signed you up for the rest of the year.
Have fun. Oh, you said that you signed up for the rest of the year.
The rest of the calendar year. And then come January,
you're gonna re-up it.
Re-up. because what we were doing
crazy
before,
hockey dad incoming.
No, so part of it is I've been more direct and I haven't been as patient, and he's seen that I've been upset about certain things more so than I was earlier.
Right.
And now instead of saying, "Hey, buddy, do you want," like kind of letting it be child led and saying, "Hey, dude, you got like sometime this afternoon you want to go."
You're taking the bull by the horns.
I'm like,
and you're
no,
hey,
you're
bud,
scheduled,
we're
and
doing
now
this.
you're going.
Yeah.
And that's that's what I did.
All right, listen.
So
I don't have a problem with that.
But my concern is that like it's gonna look. Are these sessions gonna lead to burnout?
Does he hate it?
So I went in the other day to watch him shoot.
Yeah.
Because I got there, like, whatever. I went in for like the
And
last 10
he's
minutes.
not skating, right? It's
No,
glice
like,
stuff.
He's not even. He could put.
So
on
this is just a
skates.
workout.
So it's a workout.
Okay.
And like he's doing like sled pushes. And
So he's-
sled
so he's
pulls and,
working
like,
out for an
burpee
hour,
box
right?
jumps. No, he's working out for 30 minutes, like
Okay.
in the gym.
Okay.
And then he's going over to like the shooting lanes.
Okay.
And working on shooting, but he's not in skates.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, I'm
because
not saying
kids
there
should be
is.
active regardless.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
But what I would have told, like, if this was like 2 months ago, Scott, I would have been like, yeah, don't
What do
want
you
him
want
to
to do,
burn
bud?
out.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Like, this might be, why don't you think about this? It'll help. And now it's like, man,
you're like, here we go,
doing
motherfucker. We're ramping up.
But that goes against, like, I don't want to say goes against, but maybe it goes against things I've said earlier.
I mean, listen,
But
again,
I don't know. So that's what I did. I made a decision, and
listen,
that's it.
I think kids should be active every day, regardless.
Right. Well, so the thing that
I think they should do something every day for an hour.
Right.
Something. And if that's what he's doing on Thursday, then you know what? Then that's fine.
So this was like
Fuck it.
part gym, which is
Right.
like not hockey specific.
Okay, it doesn't have to.
And
be.
then the other part is shooting, and like he likes
Okay.
to do shooting. So I figured that was a good 1-2 punch.
Does he come home and say, "Dad, I hate this"?
When I went there, the other day,
He's probably happy as a pig in shit.
well, he said to me, he goes, "The gym is really hard."
Okay.
And I was like, I understand that. And I said, dude, listen, I just started going back to the gym in
Yeah.
September. And when I started going,
It's hard.
it was really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
And
It's supposed to
but
be.
now
It's
that
easier.
I've dropped some LBs and
It's
I
easier.
put on some more like, it's
Muscle.
regain some muscle
Yeah.
strength and all that stuff. I'm like, I'm feeling good in there.
You look marvelous, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. It must be the pink sweatshirt.
100%. I was 100%, dude. That's got to be.
I know, and this attracts you.
Mm,
Wait, did I just say that?
yeah, it's because
No,
you're.
that's weird.
It was weird.
That was weird.
It was. We may have to edit that out. We're really not going to edit that out
No, we're
because
not.
we have to leave everything in. But
Yeah.
that was a little
A
strange.
little weird.
It was.
I was just curious.
I want to say something right now, but I'm not going to. But yeah, we may need to get. Listen, if this episode is well, we may need to have you in a pink sweatshirt every time.
I don't mind pink.
I don't either, by the
Clearly.
way. Listen, I think that men that are comfortable with their sexuality wear pink. I wear pink. I have no problem with pink.
Salmon or pink?
Either.
Okay, fair.
I'm down for either.
Good.
Nantucket red.
Is that a color?
Nantucket red?
Yeah.
You ever
That's
seen
a
like
legit
Nantucket
color.
red pants?
No. You have red pants?
I mean, I
Said the guy in a pink sweatshirt. You've got red pants? Fucking
how
weirdo.
judgy. You're like, you're fucking red,
Red
pants.
pants?
What's wrong with you, red pants? Right from the guy with the pink sweatshirt. That was phenomenal. Dude, that has
Yeah.
to go on Instagram. Has to.
Oh, well, okay.
We have to clip that shit and put it on Instagram.
You can fucking figure out how to clip it.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, okay. We can.
It's actually not. Yeah.
Yes, another story.
It's actually not as terrible as I thought it was. But yeah, where the fuck
But
did
it's
we
also
just?
not as easy as you want it to be either.
No, but it's easier.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Meanwhile, how did we get on like pink sweatshirts and shit like that? Where were we before this? Oh, you were talking about Otto. How Otto's doing the gym thing.
Yeah. So anyway, he said it was hard, and I was just saying
He
how
said it
it's
was
like,
hard, right.
and like you'll get used to it, and like he hasn't done a lot of gym work before. Like there over the spring, he would do this like gym class, and then it was in the same facility. It was like six.
Right.
It was like 45 gym, 45 like stick handling and shooting.
More hockey
but,
based.
But it was a group thing. So there was,
Oh, this is not a group thing?
No, this is like one-on-one.
Oh, he's doing like a private.
He's doing
type
like a
thing.
private.
Oh,
So-
I didn't
so-
realize that. I thought it was a group. Okay.
You know how it's like
Got it.
there's less like opportunity to hide, less opportunity to kind of
Yeah,
like catch
because
your
there's
breath
not
a
a
little bit
group.
more.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like
didn't realize that.
the
I thought you
coach
were
is
in a
dialed-
class.
No,
You're
no,
not in a class.
Not in a class, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
I have no problem with that,
It's
by
just
the
the
way.
auto man.
Listen, I have no problem with that. I think, listen, Dominic goes to a school where they work out every day.
Well, yeah,
So,
that's another story.
I mean, I have no problem with that.
no,
I think they should.
And again, this is something like
just-
working out in the gym is something
This
that's
is a
not
life-
hockey
this is a
specific.
life thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're doing hockey specific work, but going to the gym
That's
and getting
fine.
familiar in that environment.
No.
And then he shoots a puck for 30 minutes. Like, I don't know.
No, I think that's a home run. You
Yeah,
know,
I
in
think so.
my opinion, I don't think you're doing too much.
Right. It's
I
just
honestly don't.
right.
Again, they should be doing something every day, whether it's
But
jujitsu
no,
or
but
boxing
listen,
or
at this point,
running or something.
look, so at this point, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, he's on the ice with his team.
Right.
Tuesday morning, he goes to a semi-private on the ice before school.
Right.
And then now Thursday after school, he does 30 minutes gym, 30 minutes shooting. And then games on the weekends. So he'll be doing a hockey-specific something 7 days a week.
Okay. But it's also like good, it's also good for cardio. It's also good for explosion. It's also good for working out. Again, he's not sitting on the couch eating bonbons.
No, I understand that. But my one but is that like the idea of burnout. And I don't know if my current formula is like...
You'll know.
You know what keeps me
He's fucking 11, dude. He's not even 11 yet.
He's got plenty of time with his friends. Like he's not void of his social life and void of other things.
As long as he's doing and he's social and he's out there and you're fine.
Yeah.
It's not like you're bringing him to like a skate in the morning and a skate in the afternoon.
No.
Every day.
No, but that would be nice.
It's funny. As I was saying it, I'm like, man, this is a great fucking idea. Like, where can I get ice in the morning?
Wow.
It's fucking awful, isn't it?
It is.
All right, and I think that you can. So speaking of like burnout, right, or burnout or slumping or something like that, I think one of the ways to tell that your kid is having a problem, right, is maybe production goes down or the body language is huge. Like huge. Like I don't know about your kid, but my kid, his body language tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
The shoulders go down, the head goes down. The stick is like it's in one hand, and then when he comes to the bench, he shakes his head. He always shakes his head when he comes to the bench.
Yeah.
And the stick, not stick slam, but like the stick. It used to be a stick slam. Now it's like a stick like bounce.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's trying to hide it. But like he can't,
right.
So it's not a slam. It's now like a, how they do the stick tap, for like something that like something like that. It's like a one-time stick tap, and it's not for celebrating anything.
No. But
body language is huge. You'll notice really quickly if your kid's having a problem.
Okay, so now how are you handling it?
Not well.
No.
Listen, we're open and honest here. Not well.
Do tell, not well.
So all right. So my problem is
I'm getting comfortable.
Why? Because I'm going to be here for a while.
I'm going to call up for a refreshment.
Seriously. So my thing is, and this is just a life skill. This is not hockey.
Yeah.
My thing, and we may be here for a while. No, I'm going to try to just give the Cliff Notes version of it.
Cliff Notes, you're old.
Seriously.
All right, go.
What is it? What is it these days? Just ChatGPT shit? Just
ChatGPT
shit? Yeah, I mean, listen, that makes sense. Meanwhile, that's a phenomenal. AI is so good.
For some things.
I speak to the people they're like, use AI. I'm like, every day.
Every day.
They're like, really? I'm like, every day. They're like, why? I'm like, why not?
It's helpful.
I'm like, if you're not using
for certain things, it's helpful.
Oh my God. Yeah. Certain things, many things.
Go.
So, all right. So my child, a big, I don't say bone of contention, a big thing of mine is I don't like when he quits.
Reasonable.
Matter of fact, I think Doug touched on that last episode. No?
Yeah.
Didn't he
say
that he was right?
Yep.
He was watching the Olympics with his daughter, I want to say.
Yep.
And she said, I don't quit.
Yep.
Right. And he looked at his daughter and he's like, hey, did you hear that?
Yep. You don't
right.
quit.
So that's been a big thing of mine for a very long time because my child, ever since he's 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Right. When things get hard, he tends to shut it down.
Wait, can I interrupt you for a second?
Sure.
So real life example.
Yeah.
As an adult.
Yeah.
So I've been going to F45, which is like a gym franchise.
Right.
And they're like timed, you're timed at each station.
Yeah.
And
for 45 seconds?
Depends on what the scheme is.
I
But
figured that was the 45
the point, no.
Got it.
It's sometimes, no, I don't even know if it's ever 40.
Oh,
that's not the point. The point is I don't want to, but when I'm doing something that's difficult and I'm starting to like lose strength or Lord, and it starts to count
shut it down?
I tell myself,
don't fucking shut it down.
I have to go all the way. I have to go all the way through the last seconds.
Absolutely.
The number of times this morning where I stopped at like when there was like 3 seconds, 4 seconds.
You stopped a lot.
Well, some of the stuff, my muscles were getting like really fucking tired.
You stopped?
Well, hold on. Let's back up. Listen. Yeah, I cannot. Here, I'll take a. This is like so doing
fucking pussies.
I did. I did it multiple times. I didn't go through until.
Dude, it's not acceptable.
Well, listen.
Next time you go, you got to fix that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
There's some things where I physically have to stop because
Doesn't matter. You have to go.
But
it doesn't matter. Even if you don't get the weight up, you have to do it until the buzzer goes.
Okay, well, so I know, but all I'm saying is, as an adult, I need to put my money where my mouth is.
Listen,
is that the expression?
Yes. I'm doing the same thing. When I am getting out of the shower in the morning, I put shampoo in my hair and I will like lather myself up. Yeah. Not wearing a pink sweatshirt, by the way.
Why would you wear that? It's just weird.
Well, because I'm saying lather it up, and it doesn't sound too good. No. Just like your pink sweatshirt comment didn't sound too good.
Well, I don't know where you're going with putting shampoo in your hair and lathering things.
The idea is you make. All right, so there's this dude. His name's
Wim Hof.
Yes. Fuck, dude.
See, I fucking know.
You knew exactly what I was going to say.
Exactly where you're going.
So you know the Iceman book?
I have the app, son.
Oh, so you know? Oh, we both have it. Nice. All right, so you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So for you guys that don't know Wim Hof is he's the Iceman. He's a fucking.
We should get him on the podcast.
Dude, we should.
Wim Hof.
That's a fucking phenomenal idea by you. I need to, when you and I get off, I need to write that one down.
Yeah, why don't you work on that too, buddy?
Fuck off. Anyway.
You're gonna write him a letter, a pen pal. Dear Wim. Dear Mr. Hoff, I am writing you today from the Crazy Hockey Dads podcast.
In the United States.
Yes.
Isn't he in Sweden? Switzerland? What the fuck is he? I don't know. I'm not sure where he is. But my point is all right, so those of you who don't know Wim Hof is the Iceman. So when he was very young, he was into like yoga and stuff like that. But if you want a cool book, is it Iceman?
I don't know the book.
What's his new book? I think it's Iceman. But anyway, so yes, so the Wim Hof book. So if you guys who don't know, he takes like major ice baths. Like he
swims in frozen lakes.
Would dip in frozen lakes. Like the guy is he's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's big on breathing techniques, which Dominic and I have gone over.
Yeah.
Just to reset your brain, just to kind of slow your heart rate down when things aren't going well, right? So we've done a lot of Wim's techniques.
Yeah.
Right. Where was I going with this? Why was I?
Because you were talking about showering and lathering yourself.
Oh, right. That's right. So he has a thing where he says put soap all over your body and shampoo in your hair and turn the cold water all the way up and the warm water all the way down, and just fucking deal with it. Until you have nothing on you, no shampoo in your hair, no soap on your body, and do that. And it's funny when I first his books is one of his last books are called The Iceman. Okay. I don't think it's his last book. Well, I think Iceman was in 2015. But the point is his stuff is very good. Mm-hmm. But he practices like mind over matter and doing hard things, right? I mean, sitting in an ice bath is hard.
Yeah,
that's uncomfortable, dude. Turning the shower to cold.
I do that.
I do too.
Yeah.
And so I do it every time now.
Yeah.
And I tell Dominic all the time, I'm like, you need to do hard things.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yep.
Because that's how you get comfortable with them. Right?
Yep.
So I kind of got off topic a little bit, but the problem with my child is he doesn't like to do hard things. They're uncomfortable for him. Right? So I'm trying to teach him to do hard things and not to shut it down when things get hard.
Right.
Because he likes to shut it down when things get hard because it's easier.
Right.
Right? So, and listen, he has ADHD and ADHD is kind of part of it. So there's like a whole other kind of
layer
arm to it that we have to deal with. Right. Cause that's just kind of like how the ADHD kid works. They just shut it down when things get difficult because they get frustrated. Right. So that's part of it. So
is that really, I mean, like, but
100%.
more so than the normal human being.
Yeah.
Not that Dom's abnormal, but like the non-ADHD person.
Listen, he's got ADHD. He's got something that not everybody has.
No, I understand.
So it's a hurdle. Yes.
But I feel like that's like a human condition. It's not
for everybody.
For some less so.
Right.
There's a spectrum. Yeah. And you're just saying ADHD.
Yes.
People,
ADHD, the brain,
it
gravitates toward the easy path.
The flight as opposed to fight.
Correct. Which is why, it's been a fight since he's whatever age to brush your teeth the right way, to, put your sneakers on the right way.
Dude, I think I have ADHD based on this.
So I have ADHD. I've had it since I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh.
I never took anything for it.
Yeah.
But dude, in the fucking iPhone, is the worst thing for anybody with ADHD. Like when I'm trying to concentrate on something and then you're hearing bing and zzz and things are going off and the iMessage is going off and your emails popping up. Like it's awful for people with ADHD.
All right, so let's get back to Sorry.
So Dominic is having a rough go right now.
Yeah.
So we're trying to deal with. So his confidence is down. He's and he's having a tough time. Again, still productive. So
how are you handling? So then let's get back to the parenting part of it. So
I'm having a hard time with him shutting down. I don't like the fact that he quits. That bothers me.
Yeah.
When he mails it in, I don't like that.
Okay. It makes sense.
I tell him, I'm like, dude, I don't care if you score. I don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
You just can't stop.
Okay. So, but how are you addressing it?
By taking everything that he has away from him. Isn't that how everybody does it? I mean, he's sleeping in the hallway. I'm just joking. I'm joking. He's not sleeping in the hallway.
He's just in the cage next to his bed.
No, stop it. But I'm not saying I'm doing the right thing, but I'm. So we're getting very strict with like video games, and I was never.
There are consequences.
100%.
Like to distill it, there are consequences.
And listen, I don't know if it's the right way to deal with it. We're gonna try it. If it doesn't work, we'll audible and go to something else.
I think, but that's also reasonable. I mean,
think so.
Like, I'm right. Yeah, trying different strategies and seeing what works. What?
So it's funny. I said,
why are you laughing?
So it's funny. I said he's sleeping in the hallway. He's not technically sleeping in the hallway. He sleeps in his room, but he's not allowed in his room like during the day, and he's not allowed in like the playroom during the day.
Right.
So he's been doing he does like push-ups and squats and everything like every day.
Yeah.
Because he says he wants to play college hockey, so that's what he wants to do. So so he just does them, right? Which is great.
So
I
that's
think
doing
it's
something hard. No.
I'm not sure how. I mean, listen, is it hard? Is it hard to do like 100 push-ups a day? I don't think it's hard. Just time consuming.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's hard.
I think there's plenty of children out there that wouldn't even touch that with a 100-foot pole.
Okay, I don't think that's hard.
Okay, but now we're just we're talking about standards and like blah blah blah. But I think for any young kid to be disciplined enough to do that every day
he's disciplined
in the hopes of achieving
doing
a goal,
certain things.
Okay, so that should be
no, that's
commended.
great. No, listen, I give him a lot of credit for that. He does that. He shoots hockey pucks.
Yeah.
No, I'll 100% give him credit for that.
Okay.
He's dialed in school, which I'm thrilled about. He's trying really hard in school. It's for whatever reason on the ice when things get difficult, it's like back checking. You know what I mean? Like you were saying before about Otto. They try really hard when they have the puck on their stick. Like Dominic will try to make a move around somebody and the defender will like slap the puck away from him and it'll go into the corner and he'll like he'll shut it down. I'm like, dude, why aren't you going after that? I'm like, play's not over. Like it's still going.
Right.
Like it's not like the whistle blew. Like you gotta keep going.
Right.
So listen, he's still immature and he's still young. So maybe it's a learning curve. Maybe he has to figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not there yet. We always talk about like the magical yet. Maybe we're just not there yet.
Or just the progress is not linear.
Right. But I don't like the quitting part. That bothers me.
Okay.
That bothers me to know because that's a life thing.
Okay, but still,
right? Like you can't quit when things get hard, like when you're working or when you're married or when you're because shit gets hard in life.
Things get hard, but so then you dive into the arena of like coping mechanisms and like what are the tools you're going to use when things get hard.
Yeah,
and
we've talked about a lot of that stuff.
So that's like what we would tell our kids all the time, not with
start
sports
breathing like Wim Hof,
but it's like
go to an ice bath.
It's not the I'm losing my train of thought. We say whatever your feelings. It's okay to feel whatever feelings you, but it's like what you do with them.
True.
You know what I mean? It's like if you're going to be angry and you're going to be unproductive with that and just like
that's the thing.
Hit your sister or
that's what he does.
Whatever.
He gets angry.
That's not okay.
And nothing ever changes.
Right.
So he's on this hamster wheel. And it's funny. I told him I was bringing him to school the other day. I'm like, dude. Do you know what you do to yourself? I'm like, you don't go full bore out there. So things don't go well for you. Right? Like you're not going full tilt. So you're not getting the production that you want.
Right. And it's like a negative feedback loop.
And then you're getting angry at yourself.
Yeah.
I go, you're literally taking a knife and like stabbing yourself in the
it's
leg.
like a negative feedback loop. Yeah.
Right? I'm like, and I'm like, are you seeing that?
Right.
The circle here?
Does it make sense?
Right. I'm like,
does it make sense to him?
He gets it.
But in the moment, it's difficult.
In the moment, for whatever reason, he can't get out of the hamster wheel.
So right, so to that end, it's like
Tough
learning tools that are going to help you get out of it.
Yeah, so we've been working on it. Not sure what kind of success we've been having, but we're working on it.
Okay. Well, so let me
tough.
ask you this.
That's a hard thing.
Let me ask you this question.
It'll take some time.
So what's a reasonable timeline look like for him to, and what do you need to see in order for it to start to feel successful?
So, I mean, if he doesn't have at least 15 points this weekend, I'm sending him to boarding school. I'm just kidding. No, listen, I don't have a timeline. I'm not sure what the answer is.
Okay, so it could be a longer.
You tell me. Do you have I don't have like a. I think it's gonna take some time.
So
this happened 2 years ago when we were at the Rockets, and he was on a major downward spiral. I see it.
So
I've seen this before.
When
I just hope it doesn't go like last time went.
Okay, but that's something you can say. Like, listen,
yes.
Like, let's reflect
so that
on what
doesn't
happened.
Yeah, we're working on it so it doesn't happen.
What I think about sometimes, and when you ask about the time horizon, it's a good question. And what I've seen, yes, good job. Is that some of the changes in Otto's game that we've seen some great improvement.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't necessarily put a timeline on some of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I just need to do is continue to reinforce what the right actions or the right behaviors are.
Agreed.
Without totally making it demoralizing.
Yes.
And it needs to be productive. And I think with time, however long his hockey journey is going to be, as long as I continue to give him appropriate feedback that is also actionable, where he's like,
right,
at some point he'll take complete ownership for it or not. But I don't think I'm not going to say like, listen, by the end of the season, he better be, right, whatever. But, I want to see over time, changes, and some things will probably happen quickly.
Right.
Some things will happen more slowly.
Right.
And I just need to look, if there was anything that was like super egregious that like no one else was doing, I'd be like, dude, listen, you really have to take a hard look at this like right now, but,
right.
But I don't think I have one of those things right now.
Yeah.
So for me,
I don't think I do either.
So for the timeline, it's like, what am I hoping? So this is what I'm hoping for. Like there's something like when on his back check, sometimes he like gets into this posture that's a little looks a little unorthodox.
I know what that looks like.
And
we had that a couple years
what
ago.
I think about honestly is that like he like gets into this posture that kind of signals that like I'm tired.
Yeah.
And therefore, like, oh look, he's.
What does he look like, by the way? I'm curious. Can you describe that?
So when he's back checking something, it's like this, like.
Because I guarantee you our listeners see that shit too.
I don't know. It's really interesting.
Dominic's was interesting a couple years ago. What does Otto's look like?
So it's like this, as opposed to kind of like skating with like your chest up and or like just kind of like
bent over at the waist.
It's more of like this like bent over at this waist and like he tucks his hand into like his side a little bit.
You said something like that.
And I haven't seen it before this year.
Dominic did the waist bend a couple years ago,
and it just like it looks like he's super tired, and
we're mailing it in. Not sure which one.
And again, it's not all the time, and so I point out to him when he's not doing that.
When he's not doing that.
Yeah, I say,
good.
Look,
nice job here. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah,
but I've also showed him when he does it.
I'm sure you have.
And but it was super funny when he was watching. When he was watching the games, because he didn't play on Sunday.
Oh, right.
And he was like noticing like things that are like, oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake.
Because he's looking at it from a totally different perspective.
And I'm like,
now.
this is why we look at video, buddy.
Yeah.
Because he's seeing things the way that you or I would see it. And he's like, it was a little enlightening for him. Now, I've gone over video
Dominic
with him
just
before.
started doing that.
But like when I watch,
like
when
last weekend.
When Otto's watched video in the past,
yeah.
It's just like of his shifts, and we're dialed in on him.
Now he's watching the whole game.
But now he's watching like his team's game,
and
it's like a slightly different perspective. He's
sure.
Very few times has he not played in one of the team games.
Yeah. Right.
So it's not like this is happening often.
Right.
So that was an interesting thing, which I will use when I'll say, listen, dude, when you were watching your team's game and you notice some things from that perspective, I'm like, let's look at more video so you can get a better handle on the things that you could improve on.
Yeah, and I think from the parents' perspective, I think you need to not, like you said before, not drill your kid after the game.
Yeah,
right. I think you need to keep.
Have you been doing that?
No, I haven't.
No. I haven't.
No, not really.
No.
I mean, if he asked me how he did one day, I wasn't gonna say anything to him, and I'm like, well, you tell me about it. I'm like, what do you think that that
was good.
Your effort level
was good on you.
And then he went home and he watched,
yeah.
and he actually wrote down like each period what his effort level was.
That's something he wanted to do, or you told him to do?
Well, I said to him, listen, if you have 15, 20 minutes, I go, why don't you go watch your shifts? I go and let me hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
So he wrote down. He was like 4.20
out of 5.
No, out of 10.
Ooh.
4.20. First period, second period, third period. I was like, okay.
Well, you said it, not me. Those are your words.
Yep. So I was like, he's like, what do you think? I'm like, I'm like, doesn't matter what I think. I probably would not have been so harsh, but I don't think he was far off.
Right.
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 But like as a parent, I think you need to keep in perspective. It's a long season, right? They're still only in October, right? Like we got a ways to go here.
Yeah, there's plenty of time, and but like so part of it, like this episode specifically, is just to kind of do like this reflection of early on, and see where how have you been parenting, how and are you personally making progress? I mean, I can say for sure that
sounds like you are.
I for sure have. 100%.
That's great.
But at the same time, I'm, we're talking about certain things because, there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. It's just, trying things on for size, see if it works. And, just by talking about it, and it is helpful to, just get stuff off the chest and reflect.
It is helpful, by the way. I think that's true. And I think that I think that it helps to talk about like the mental side of your kids, psyche, right? And see how they are doing and talk to them and try to, they say things to you, but you can kind of also read through the lines a little bit.
Yeah. And they also don't tell parents, they tell different parents different things.
Oh, dude. Dominic tells Nancy so much more than he tells me.
Yeah.
He gives me the short, short tough guy version. And Nancy gets like all like the sappy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he'll cry to Nancy. He won't cry to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he knows that he's struggling.
Right.
So at night, he's got tears in his eyes, when she's like put him to bed.
Yeah.
So as a parent, that's hard to see.
Right.
Especially when it's self-inflicted.
Is that why you tell him there's no crying in baseball?
There's no crying in baseball. Or ice hockey. Or any other sport for that matter. I will say this. Dominic does not cry on the bench. But I know a lot of kids that do.
Yeah.
Even still at this age, which is fucking insane. Like first year bantams? You're not supposed to be crying in first year bantams.
Unless you're have a broken bone.
Unless you're injured.
Injured, yeah.
Right? Like you're not supposed to be crying in bantams. You're not allowed to do that.
They're children, Jamie.
Still, where does that stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
I don't know.
Do you remember crying when you were 14, 13, 15?
Not playing hockey.
Yeah, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, I think
all my emotion got directed into the form of rage. That's what happened with me. It's like a rage monster.
You were the rage monster.
Total rage monster.
That's true. That's very appropriate. You're not wrong about that. I wonder if Otto will be a rage monster junior.
I don't know. He's had flashes.
Think so.
I don't think he'll be as aggressive as I was, but he's definitely shown flashes of you know what he did that I was super proud of? Speaking of rage monstering.
Right.
So in that chippy game.
Speaking of rage monstering.
in that first game of the showcase, he got checked from behind.
Right.
It might have been like a cross check or whatever, but he got knocked over from behind and the kid started skating away and Otto gets up and starts full speed skating after the kid. And I thought,
he went after him?
Well, at the last moment, he fucking pulled up.
No shit.
Everyone just thought he was gonna clobber. I was standing next to two parents.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Dude, I thought he was gonna clobber him," and he pulled up. He pulled up and didn't do it. And I was my man.
All right, listen.
Because one of his teammates in the
that's good.
One of his teammates not too much earlier had gotten body checked, and and drew a penalty, but the whistle had blown, and the kid then decided to trip the kid that had like body checked him, so it was like offsetting.
Yeah, right.
But no, my man pulled up. In times past, he would have two-handed somebody.
He would have, yeah. Well, that's you did mention that to me. So all right, so listen, as he's getting more mature and stuff like that, he realizes that that's good.
Yeah, totally.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
he'll be ready for bantams in no time.
Maybe.
Was he a first year Pee-wee?
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's like you almost can't even remember when you're a first year Pee-wee. It's funny. I was talking to Alex Kim, who we're going to have on our show, on the way here.
Yeah.
And Alex was mentioning.
And who's Alex Kim? For those that don't know him.
So Alex Kim is a coach for the Anaheim Junior Ducks in California.
Yeah.
He played very high level hockey. He has been around the game at the older age. He played overseas. He played. I mean, he's got. We have a nice,
accomplished.
Yes, a nice resume. So Alex, I was talking on the way here. We're setting up an interview with him for next week. He happened to mention while we were just kind of chatting. He happened to mention about where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought because you're telling me that we're on a time crunch. Where was I going with this? Help me out. I lost my train of thought.
No, I'm losing my train of thought.
What the fuck are we talking about?
God, what happened?
Oh no, I got it. So I was saying that your son's a first year Pee-wee.
Yes.
So Alex was saying, so he coaches older kids and he has a 2015.
Yeah.
Right. So he was commenting in the car. He's like I keep telling like the parents of my like U16 kids like, oh, you have plenty of time. Like there's you have a long road in front of you. There's a lot of time here. And then he's like, and he's like, and I have like a 2015. He's like, but the road goes quick, So
Yeah.
he's like, I'm telling parents, listen, you have plenty of time. Like, no worries.
Even
like,
at U16, it says they've.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh shit, really? I'm like, U16's time? Like, I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't. But he said it goes quick. Is my point.
Yeah.
That's so. Alex is going to come on. We're going to interview him next week. He's going to come on soon. Alex, again, very accomplished guy. He's got stories from
all the things.
There. He's very excited to come on.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So he's going to be a wealth of information.
Sweet. Dude, I'm looking forward to
very
it.
High level hockey out in California. Yeah. He's a matter of fact, he's leaving for one of the Dakotas tomorrow morning. I want to say he's going to Sioux Falls tomorrow. Yeah.
South Dakota.
Yeah. So that's coming soon. We have a lot of cool stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
A lot of cool stuff.
Dude, it's going to be great.
Yeah, we have some sick interviews.
All right.
Sick interviews.
So listen, let's wrap it up. But I guess just like the takeaway from this episode is like parents just like, if you haven't already, like just do a gut check. Reflect on kind of where things are going. Know that there's not the progress, the journey is not linear. There's going to be highs and lows.
Yes.
No
question.
Perhaps before you're about to lose your mind, take that deep breath because what you might lose your mind over today might be fixed tomorrow. Maybe it's not going to be till the end of the year.
Yeah.
Whatever the case might be. But, I think, for me, trying to keep my cool is something that's been challenging and
not easy.
No, simple. Well, I don't even say it's simple, but like
simple but difficult.
Yeah, but I mean, I think at least for my kid personally, and everyone's kid is different. For him personally, like me, just like freaking out on him is not going to move the needle in the right direction.
No, I don't think it is for me either. By the way,
yeah,
unfortunately, I would have loved if it did move the needle because then you have a solution. But if you just like freak out at your kid and your kid's like, okay, no worries, cool, and he just goes and does it. Yeah. You're like, oh shit. I'm sure there's some people that do that. By the way,
yeah,
I'm sure there's dads that just screams at kid. The kid's like, Roger that, Dad.
Yeah,
good to go.
Roger that.
He's like, got it. And then goes and fixes it next game.
Yeah,
that's like phenomenal.
That's probably like the block.
Dude,
you don't even have to get to the rage part.
Dude, his kid is so squared away. It's fucking bananas.
Anyway.
It's cool. Yeah. So before we leave, I want to mention to everybody, if you guys like what we're saying here, can you guys go and leave us a review? Reviews are impossible to get.
Yeah, not easy, huh?
All our reviews are good, but they're like, it's impossible to actually get people to go do them.
Yeah.
Which I get because people are busy and shit like that. But if you guys like what you hear, you like the content we're putting out, go leave a review for us on Spotify, on Apple, on Audible, on whatever you listen to us on. It definitely helps out the algorithm. We're growing very nicely, but it can always be more.
Yeah, listen, any little bit helps.
Yes, it does. That is true. But yeah, so dude, good episode.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and we have a ton of cool shit lined up in the future.
That's right. You got some good interviews coming.
So many cool things. The next couple of weeks are going to be are going to be very cool.
Let's go. Giddy up, sir.
Looking forward to it, dude. All right, homeboy.
Man. Good episode.
All right, you too. I'll talk to you later.
Right,
see you, bud.